Peace, YouTubers. This is the goddess Aaliyah Nicole coming to you with some more information about little things that I know and pick up here and there. Today, I want to talk about something that's been on my mind for a little while and that I am learning is the process, also known as the journey. You hear this word floating around a lot. Enjoy the journey. I'm on my journey. This is all about the journey. Life is about the journey. You hear that word a lot. And I started hearing it a couple of years ago. And it's not until now that that word actually makes some sense to me. And what I've learned is that the journey is the process. Whatever it is that you are trying to accomplish, getting from point A to point B is about the process. And I know that for myself, I got so lost in trying to get to the end result of what it is that I was trying to accomplish, whether it was my writing, whether it was a weight loss goal, whether it was trying to get a car or a job or whatever it was that I was trying to get. I was way more interested in the end result than the actual process. But the thing about that is that they're both actually very important. And I'm finding that within my own life that there has to be some balance between your thoughts when it comes down to what you're trying to accomplish, the process of getting there, as well as the thought of the end result itself. So, for example, if you're thinking about something that you want to accomplish, say the goal is getting a car, and say that you walk to work every day or you have to walk to school every day, and if you think thoughts where you're angry about walking to work or walking to school every day, and you're mad that you have to get up and get out in the cold, and you think all kinds of negative things about the lack of having a car. And if you're thinking more about not having a car, then that's actually holding you away from what it is that you want. Now, on the complete end of that spectrum, if you're thinking more about what it feels like, the happy feelings about what it feels like to get in the car, to drive the car. If anybody's seen The Secret, you know what this whole idea of visualization is all about. You know, the guy in the video says to take a look at the back of your hands and to close your hands and to imagine that you are driving in this fantastic car that you have always wanted and always imagined yourself to have. And it's really important that you take the time to visualize what it is that you want, but also enjoy the process of getting there. Now, if the process of getting a car means that you have to save $40 a week out of your paycheck, if the process means changing your thoughts to saying that, well, I'm getting my exercise when I walk in the morning, if the process is a part of changing your attitude, saying, well, I get to see the birds and enjoy nature on my way to work. Whatever it is that takes you from that negative thought of not having to a positive thought of anticipation and a positive thought of accepting where you are right here in this place right now. If you don't have that car that you're looking for, that's okay. But the journey that you take from not having the car to wanting to get the car should be pleasurable, because when you get mad at yourself for not having something that you don't have, then you're actually taking 10 steps backwards instead of taking those few steps forward to get what it is that you want. And I think that for myself, when it's come down to goal setting, it's taken me some time to learn, but I understand now that goal setting and getting from point A to point B, and we all have goals, we all have dreams. That's why I have this tattoo on my arm that says, "Dreams need love," because it's really important to have your dreams and to nurture them. Your dreams, to me, are like little children. They need love. They need to be held. They need to be talked about and thought about. And you need to develop the energy within a dream so that it can grow. It needs to be written about. It needs to be spoken about. You need to feel joy when you think about your dreams. And these are the thoughts and the types of energy and things that need to go into getting you from point A to point B, whatever that is that you want in your life. And there is no need to justify whatever it is that you want, because it's what you want. The hell with what anybody thinks about it, whatever it is that 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 it is that you want. I had a serious tongue twister there. But I'm learning to enjoy the journey and the process. I was watching a video on YouTube. One of the people that I like to watch a lot is Esther Hicks. And you'll hear me refer to them a lot, and I get a lot of my information from them. It helps me. There's something about her information that just resonates with me. It has from the first time I saw her videos. And there was a lady who had asked a question at one of her seminars, and her issue was that she was also trying to get from point A to point B, but she was having so much trouble with these thoughts, and she was really wrestling with the idea of not having the thing that she was trying to get. I forget exactly what it was. Esther had posed the question of the artist, and this really made a lot of sense to me, was the artist, the painter. Now, when a painter decides to paint something or find some inspiration from within himself to paint or to create something, do you think that the painter is thinking about the end result? Do you think that getting done with the painting is the main thing that the painter thinks about, so that you can have this, or she can have this big collection of paintings? No, the thing for the artist, the painter, is the process. Getting the colors, deciding where to put the colors, deciding what the painting is going to be about. That is the joyful part of creating the painting, is the process. And I think that we get very upset at ourselves and at life for not getting where we want to be when we want to be there. And in actuality, the process of getting there is really where the joy is at. And when you get there, then you can look back and say, oh my God, all the stuff I went through, all the things that happened to me just for me to get where I am now. And you think about all the things that you went through to get to the point that you're at now, and you go, oh my God. And then once you get to that point, the next step is, well, actually before that, is learning to bless the things that we look at as being negative, because that's all a part of the process. Tripping up on your lip, skidding your face on the ground, and making all kinds of mistakes is a part of the process of the journey of getting where you want to be. So that's pretty much what I have to say for today. That's where I'm at in terms of learning myself and learning where I want to be in terms of life. Because I used to get really frustrated. I used to get really angry. Well, how come I don't have this? And how come I don't have that? And where's this? And where's my millions of dollars? And where's my novel? And you know what I mean? I would really, really get frustrated at myself for not having these things. And when we think of our lives in terms of lack, in terms of not having, that's when we start to go into that negative cycle, and we start to literally spiral down in terms of our thoughts, in terms of where it is that we're looking to move forward to. So if we can start from a place of gratitude, of appreciation, and if we can learn to pick out the tiniest little things that we can be grateful for on our journey, on our way from getting from point A to point B, then the process becomes a little bit more smoother. And you'll also start to see things fall into place, because when you're moving from one place to another, when your thoughts are so strong and so centered and so focused on what it is that you're trying to accomplish, you will literally start to see people, places, and things start to fall into your lap, start to fall into place. And you wonder, and you think to yourself, oh my God, I was just thinking about that. That's so amazing that now I have this book, and I was wondering, how to make a souffle, and a friend hands me a book about how to make a souffle, and I never said anything to him or her about that. That's because your thoughts are literally starting to vibrate on that thing that you want, and what you want will literally start to fall into place. And it is not at all by accident. I guarantee you that. And that's all a part of the process. That's all a part of the journey. So whatever it is that you're looking to accomplish, take a few minutes to enjoy the process. Do take time to visualize. Do take time to meditate on it. Take time to talk to positive people about your goals. Take time to write about it. Take 5 minutes out of your day to just sit and dream and think and smile and develop all of those positive feelings about whatever it is that you want to accomplish. And enjoy the journey. Enjoy the journey, because the process is a part of where it is that you want to be, whatever it is that you want to do. And that's it for me. So good luck on whatever it is that you're trying to accomplish. And I hope that this, small video has brought a little bit of light to someone who is trying to accomplish some goals, no matter whatever they are. And for the love of God, don't try to justify it in your head. You want it because you want it, and that's all that really counts. So go out there and do it, and enjoy the journey. Peace, y'all. Thank you.